Mike, let's start with the Telegraph, should we?
Yeah.
Looking at Sunak facing an inquiry of his own making.
Yeah, unbelievable. I wonder what he's going to say. Why would he ask for an inquiry if he didn't think he'd already squared it off, that it was going to come out showing him as the good guy? The problem with Rishi Sunak, if you looked at all the political commentators over the weekend, is he's not a very good politician. He was 39 when he got a cabinet post, and he simply didn't know how to handle himself. So in my view, the biggest mistake he made was when he tried to pull Boris up after Boris had made the reference in Parliament to Keir Starmer and the issue with the Jimmy Savile inquiry. And his only response to that was, I wouldn't have said it myself. I knew from that moment on he was in trouble. Liz Truss is another contender for the top job. But every time Boris stumbled, Liz Truss came out with the vote of confidence for the Prime Minister and said, I stand, four square behind him. But what's so naive about this is that, first of all, he tried to hide his wealth. And, if you're that rich, you can't hide your wealth. Do you remember Peter Tatchell once said, New Labour have no problem whatsoever with people getting filthy rich in this country under our government. Wealth shouldn't be something that you should be ashamed of. Wealth should be something that you should be able to explain to people is something we can all have if we go down the right route and if we lower taxes and give people the ability to flourish in our society. So he's made two terrible mistakes here. First of all, he's got the hump and said, you shouldn't be investigating my wife's affairs. And then, because it came out, I think we'll launch an inquiry into the leak. Inquiries into leaks never find who leaked it. It's a ridiculous attempt.
Is he trying to have a dig at number 10 with that?
Because, of course he is. Of course he is.
Speculation is.
But it's a ridiculous attempt to smokescreen it all again, this is about shoot the messenger. That's what he's saying. It's not the messenger that we're interested in. It's what you've got up to. And he's been terribly naive in the way he's handled himself. To hold a green card, which basically means he could have been called a citizen of the United States of America and therefore pay taxes according to their tax rules, whilst the Chancellor of the Exchequer in the United Kingdom, utter nonsense.